Hello and welcome to another edition of VTV News brought to you by VTV International. I'm Minh Hằng and let's now check out the headlines we have for you at this hour. Vietnamese expatriates in Ukraine protest against China. And Czech businesses eyed partnerships with Vietnam. Now in the first news today, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry has officially raised his concern over the East Sea tensions after China's installation of an oil rig and dispatch of warships into Vietnam's exclusive economic zone. He made the comments before the third strategic dialogue between the U.S. and Singapore in Washington, D.C., the United States.
Speaking to the media before the U.S.-Singapore Strategic Dialogue, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry asserted that China's actions have brought tension to the Paracel Islands region and were an issue of special concern.
When I first became Secretary, we want to see a code of conduct created. We want to see this resolved peacefully through the law of the sea, through arbitration, through any other means, but not direct confrontation and aggressive action.
Thus far, all U.S. politicians from the most influential senators and high government officials in the Obama administration have all voiced their deep concern at China's actions.
Hundreds of Vietnamese expatriates in Kiev, Ukraine gathered in front of the Chinese embassies in Kiev to protest against China's placement of an oil rig Hải Dương yacht 981 in Vietnamese territorial waters. They raised slogans in English, Russian, Ukrainian, Chinese, and Vietnamese.
Vietnamese expatriates from all walks of life, including traders, workers, students, and also Ukrainians, strongly oppose China's violation of Vietnam's sovereignty, the 1982 United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, and Declaration on the Conduct of Parties. I strongly oppose China and I want to contribute to the Vietnamese community in Ukraine to enhancing the strength, will, and encourage our fellow citizens in Vietnam.
I oppose China's placing of the oil rig in Vietnam's waters. We are very resentful about Beijing's illegal act.
The Vietnamese community in Kiev showed their deep love for their homeland and Vietnamese soldiers who are defending their country's territorial integrity.
We live far from our home, but it is always in our hearts. We will always side with Vietnamese people and soldiers to defend the country's sovereignty.
The Vietnamese community also received support from Ukrainians in the fight to defend the country's sovereignty and peace.
I'm here to support Vietnamese people, who are my best friends.
I'm here to share and support Vietnamese people and protest against China's violation of Vietnam's sovereignty. The meeting of Vietnamese community in Kiev also affirmed that Vietnam has always pursued peace, but Vietnamese people are determined to defend the country's sovereignty wherever they are.
Exotic Vietnam is an intriguing blend of many charms. This land is where all manner of stunning landscapes await like a visual feast, rivaled only by the beauty of its people and their abundantly rich tradition and culture. Here is where you can relive the past in richest color or live it up in the bright lights of the big city. With so much more to offer, Vietnam is simply unforgettable.
Welcome back to VTV News. Now, Czech Ministers of Industries and Trade, Mr. Jan Mladek, is currently on an official visit to Vietnam to attend the fourth meeting of the two countries' Intergovernmental Committee. On this occasion, the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industries, or VCCI, and the Confederations of Industries of the Czech Republic held the Vietnam-Czech Republic Business Forum in Hanoi this morning. Linh Hương has the story.
According to Hoàng Văn Dũng, VCCI's first executive vice president, Vietnam's young population, growing economy, and gateway to ASEAN market are among the factors that attract Czech enterprises. Mr. Giàn Mladek, Czech Minister of Industry and Trade, confirmed that Vietnam is Czech's priority trade partner. There are ample opportunities for cooperation in various sectors.
Companies do have interest to export machinery, equipment for a wide range of industries, starting from mining, coal mining, uranium mining, up to equipment for agriculture, fruit and vegetable processing.
Nearly 20 Czech business representatives visited Vietnam this time in search for trade partners. The Vitgovis Machinery Group saw great potential to develop its activities in Vietnam.
We are not only a supplier of components, but we can be EPC contractor as well. So we are looking for cooperation with operators of existing power plants. We are looking for cooperation with investors for building of new, and we are looking for some local EPC contractors who we can deliver our components or deliveries.
Some attending companies were interested in boosting their existing business in Vietnam. Global Home, a Prague-based furniture company, for instance, is looking for new suppliers.
Do you like it? We cooperate with Vietnamese factories that supply us with the furniture, and the furniture is then exported worldwide. And we are hoping to get new partners or new suppliers from attending this forum for our future growth, so we can grow our business in the future.
In 2013, the two-way trade between Vietnam and Czech Republic reached $238 million. However, this figure is still very modest compared to the potentials of the two countries, and the business forum between Vietnam and Czech Republic is one of the efforts to enhance cooperation between business communities in these two countries.
Now, Bình Dương has maintained its positions as the most attractive destination for foreign investors due to its ample resources and developed infrastructure. At the moment, Bình Dương has attracted $19.6 billion from around 2,200 FDI firms. Investment has poured into manufacturing, including cosmetics, electronics, automobiles, footwear, and textile. In particular, the opening of a second factory by Japanese firm Roto has recently provided the Vietnamese market with international standard pharmaceutical products. Now, the 2014 United Nations Vesak Days came to a close today, May the 13th. The event has been successfully organized in Vietnam, attracting the participations of millions of Buddhists across the country.
The Buddha Sangha of Vietnam in Ho Chi Minh City on Tuesday held a solemn celebration for Buddha's 2,558th birthday. The celebration conveys a message of promoting the reconciliation of conflicts, respect for life, an end to violence, and practice of philanthropy. They also confirmed that the 2014 Vesak Days, which was held for the second time in Vietnam, marks an important part in the development of Buddhism in Vietnam. In the central province of Thừa Thiên Huế, Buddhists gathered at the Budam Pagoda on Tuesday to attend the official celebration of the 2014 Vesak Days and prayed for peace, happiness, and prosperity for people around the world. Earlier, the Buddha Sangha of Vietnam in Thừa Thiên Huế province also held a Buddha procession through the main streets of Huế city and Buddha bathing ceremony. Various activities have also been organized in other localities, including Phú Yên and Khánh Hòa provinces, to celebrate the 2014 Vesak Days, drawing the participation of thousands of Buddhist followers. They are called to do good deeds, to contribute to a good life for their family and development for the society, as well as to promote love and sharing in the community.
Proactively building and promoting national branding in the era of integration is one of the emerging concerns discussed in the 9th sessions of the 11th Party Central Committee. Many countries have succeeded in building national branding for cultural values and products such as the French wine industry, Korean film industries, or Japanese tea ceremony. So what will make Vietnamese national brands? Let's find out in the following report.
Vietnamese culture features richness in 16 world-recognized examples of natural and cultural heritage, 54 ethnic groups, and 12 Asia-wide recognized dishes. However, choosing the most significant Vietnamese simple causes for concern.
We have taken initial steps to identify significant values of Vietnamese tourism since 2010. Everything has just begun.
After 4 years researching national branding, 4 target tourism products were identified, including coastal and island tourism, cultural tourism, ecotourism, and city tours. However, it is obvious Vietnamese tourism needs more research to find more signified products for a consistent and long-term plan.
We have bright and potential plans, but they are loosely connected. I mean, they will not bring significant benefits when they finish.
In fact, local provinces have succeeded in identifying and building cultural brands, including cultural museums at the heart of Hoi An City in Quảng Nam Province, the Hue Festival, and Đà Lạt Flower Festival in Lâm Đồng Province. However, finding national cultural brand remains a question.
Besides state tourism authorities, we need more counseling and critical peer panels to give more objective solutions.
The Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism has been working on a complete proposal for cultural industry strategy. Will Vietnam be featured as a land of heritage, a world kitchen, or a destination famed for hospitality? A specific strategy is the indispensable prerequisite for developing Vietnamese national branding.
And here comes our updated weather forecast. And that is all we have for you at this hour. If you would like to rewatch this program, simply log on to our address at vtv4.vn. Thank you very much for tuning in. For now, goodbye from Hanoi.